Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla. See if you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new REV'IT Airwave 2 jacket, available on RevZilla.com. New for spring 16, this is the Airwave 2. Capitalizing on the success of the original Airwave. This is the juggernaut in the REV'IT line, just over the $200. Really 3-season warm weather riding, really 2-season hot weather riding. Power shell mesh on the front and the back. It's meant for airflow. 4 colors available, and there's a ladies version coming in a multitude of colorways as well that aren't shrinked and pinked. They're going to be differently ergonomic in its setup, or different ergonomics for the ladies version. And again, you're going to have a multitude of colorways there as well. If we look at the new version for 16, really gets a bit of a facelift. You get more aggressive in the shoulders. They've added some reflectivity in the chest. You now have an auto-locking zipper down the front, and it also has loops for the voltaic high-vis vest that you can add on. What I dig about it though is it worked before. It still works moving forward. It's still going to flow a ton of air. Knox light armor, which is going to be shoulder and elbow specific. Again, a lot of bang for the buck, great style. And I actually like here on the silver red version, there's also a silver high vis accented version. They give you this cool texturing or this pattern on the top half. So they really split the color up. In the previous version, it would have been all silver with just a red accent. Still a simple black version, still a black and white accented version, but these are the more aggressive Decepticon colorways when you get into the silvers from REV'IT. Now, when you think about the big brother, you're going to go into something like the Tornado, which extends the seasonality. And when you think about fit, I got Slick Viz Brian. Oh, you slicked your hair today. Oh, and that beard's all trimmed up. Damn, your hair grows fast. This kid to my left, 6 foot, 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large, alpha sizing from REV'IT, and we can see it at Sport Fit. Not meant to be overly technical, not meant to be overly touring. Again, he has an athletic build. You can see the adjustability in the biceps there. It's going to give him great range of motion, whether he's in upright riding position, 3/4, or the tuck. Again, it does a lot of things really well. That's why we're big fans of it. And again, just over the $200 mark, it's a lot of jacket. Now, if we think about the ladies version, that's going to be more of an hourglass type fit with the princess seam. Again, ergonomic for women. That's going to be numeric sizes. Use either size chart. Remember, we'll ship for free over 39 bucks. And I'd love it if you click our logo. Subscribe to us at RevZilla TV on our YouTube channel. Leave me your comments, your questions, your feedback on the new Airwave 2, or just make a bizarre comment about the fact that REV'IT's Dutch. But we love them. They love gold. They're Dutch. And they're doing good things moving forward. Now, moving back into the Airwave and some of the technical features. Remember, power shell mesh. You have a 600D outer shell. I like on the shoulders, they gave you this aggressive line. We talked about the reflectivity. It's now going to be an auto-locking YKK zip on the front, a little bit beefier. It's going to stay in place. They don't do a collar snapback. There's no way to open this up, but it's a warm to hot weather jacket. You're getting a ton of airflow on the chest and on the arms. Maybe they're thinking along the lines of the fact that you typically aren't going to open it from the top down because you don't need that extra airflow. You're already getting it. Maybe I'll buy into that. Again, maybe in the future they add that collar loop back. Just personal preference there for me. Bicep snap, single adjustability. They simplified the cuffs here. It's just a bit of a set it and forget it here with your medial side Velcro coming in and out. High vis Brian, turn and look that away. If we come in tightly on the shoulder, remember it's over top of CE rated Knox armor. You have it in the shoulder. You get this nice raised area, reflectivity underneath your REV'IT logo, done simply, done in leather. There's my accent color of red. And notice backside of the arm is going to have airflow as well from power shell mesh. Again, away from the impact areas. Into the elbow, you're going to see there's my elbow protection moving into my forearm. Very simple there. Raise your hand if you're sure, sir. If we look at the waist, cinch down, plenty of room here. A lot of room for adjustability. Again, high vis Brian, he has a narrow waist. He's in good shape, but again, not overly aggressive in its race cut. It should fit a mixture of different body sizes. Turn backwards for me there, HVB. If we look at the back here, no back protector coming stock. It's a REV'IT C-Soft Type RV. That's going to be the shape. It's going to be your CE back protector you add on after the fact. If you want to go that route, I recommend that you absolutely do. And if we look at the top of the collar, get that mullet out of the way. It's everywhere. It's touching my finger now. Notice neoprene roll at the top, simplified color, accent color towards the top of the jacket. And also as you move down, there's going to be reflective down towards the seat. Reflective horizontally, you have a drop seat, and there's 2 connections on the inside here. One's going to be a short 7-inch connection zipper. The other's going to be a jeans loop. If you happen to be riding in REV'IT riding jeans or a regular pair of riding jeans, you have the ability to keep it down because remember, sliding on your back in a crash, this guy's going to want to come up on you. Keeping it in place is going to give you another couple split seconds of protection. Remember, it is a mesh jacket though. It's meant to be lightweight. Come back to the front there. High vis Brian, slick vis Brian, all the vis Brians today. If you open it up, pull it down, open it up, kind sir. Looking at the inside, basic mesh, basic pockets, flowing air. It's meant to perform when it's hot out, so it's meant to be very, very lightweight. And if we look up here towards the collar, REV'IT, you could have improved. Maybe a light micro mesh or a light micro fleece. That is one area from my standpoint, from a comfort standpoint, especially if you're sweating, maybe you could have made it a little softer. Is it scratchy? To use a technical term coined by Liam, I don't think it's scratchy. I don't think it feels cheap. It's just not as soft as something that's designed to be soft against your skin. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it on the new Airwave 2. I like the design features. I like some of the subtle nuances and the changes. I like the direction they're headed. They haven't changed a ton, but it looks better, it's more aggressive, it's a little bit of a refresh. I think we sold 10,000 of the REV'IT Airwave's predecessor. So the next step in your journey is to click the info button on your mobile or desktop device, visit the product detail page, and read other rider reviews on the new REV'IT Airwave 2. You shouldn't just take my word for it. As always, we're gonna ship free over $39. If you wanna talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us, or at least this kid's beard, on the RevZilla TV, our YouTube channel. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.